It's going to be a very interesting time for us, especially this week. Well, the first week of September. So I want you, Scorpio, to stop right there if you want to find out this week what is in store for you. Because from what I'm seeing here, Scorpio, the energy, okay, around you, with the notes here, is very, very powerful. Okay, it's transformative and it's filled with opportunities, like to finally break free from one cycle that you have been, let's just say, holding you back, right? And we know Scorpios, they're the go-getters, and this week is a second this is your second chance for a fresh, clarity, because let's just say what happened in August stays in August, right? This is a time where you may find yourself revisiting an old project or idea, even, of course, relationship. But this time it's different. You're seeing things more clearly than how it was before. Your eyes are more open now to the reality. You are being pushed to rewrite, the story in a way that truly aligns with your future. Change is knocking, and instead of resisting it, you're ready. Take control. Make it work for you. I'm just like your coach here today. On a personal level, though, Scorpio, love and connections are definitely highlighted for this coming week. You could attract someone with a deeply and loyal and playful energy, for sure. You like the playful ones. And of course, or even strengthen bonds through cooperation and like being open. You need to be more vulnerable, Scorpio. But the key here is, again, vulnerability. Do you hear that? You're being asked to step out of fear, release old patterns, eyes on me, Scorpio, and let yourself be seen fully, okay? Whether in love, friendship, or new opportunities, okay? Now, Scorpio, above all, this week is about choosing healing, embracing the shift, and say goodbye to what no longer serves you. I know, I keep saying that, but you got to do it. Trust, the guidance that you receive, and start focusing on creating your version of what is heaven on earth, right? The more you invest in yourself and your happiness, and you know that, the faster that blessings of love and prosperity, and all these things that you're trying to attract, would be yours. This is like the renewal, and of everything that you have believed in will flow into your life. So, Scorpius, this is the moment where, if you make this week the breakthrough week, well, we are gonna get the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, let's begin. Okay, when I make the notes, when I meditate before you read, because I meditate before you read, and I see a lot of money every time. So let's see. Let's see. Okay, Scorpios. At the 7th is the eclipse, 11:11 a.m. We have a lot to manifest. I feel like the Scorpios are more about rebuilding, right? The messages earlier, when I was picking up your energy, it's about guiding you in a way where it's about moving forward. It's about, having the world in your hands. Eight of Wands in the World card means you have received the signs. You have, the world and Eight of Wands here. You see that. This is that golden opportunity for the Scorpios to embrace, because this is the only tarot in the Rider Waite in the tarot deck where there is no human being, right? The Three of Pentacles is the collaboration. We're working on a project, and I mentioned earlier, right, in my notes when I did it, it's like there are things that you will revisit, and then there are things that you have to let go. Okay. So the part where this is the building, Okay, so you could be building a career, building a relationship, building a business, right? So you got to put down, one step at a time, and then making sure that all the groundwork. Okay, so the foundation is very important for you. So that way, when things go like it's moving forward, it is stable. Eight of Wands. Remember, they say also, like, slow and steady wins the race. But here, right now, it's not about the race. There is no race. You're not trying to compete with anyone, not at all. This is your own worldly goals, endeavors, agenda, the travel, the move, the relocation, right? The world card is about recognition also. Eight, of course, is a number of Saturn. That's you've been doing the hard work. So again, the breakthrough time is here. Eclipse, right? Release the old ways, right? And then move forward, embracing the new. Because the world card is a chapter, right? So you guys know. So this is a big chapter of your life, and then now it's the next chapter. Okay. You have a King of Wands, which means you are driven to get out of financial difficulty. The Five of Pentacles. Right. Now, when you see the Five of Pentacles, Scorpio, you look at the beggar, you look at the one who's needing and help, you look at the coldness, right? It's a very uncomfortable looking couple. So it could be the relationship is going through this, let's just say, like there's no more fire. The way that you communicate, it's boring, it's blah. So this is a time where you will recreate. Maybe this is a time where you're gonna bring more effort to the relationship, to bring back the spark. Okay. Now, if it's not about just the cold as hell, we are really not communicating. The Eight of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. This is the time where the two of you will, okay, come together to talk, to express, how much you care, how much they care. It's vice versa. This is a back and forth messages. If not, this is also regarding the travel. But the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, there's an urgency for you, Scorpio, to get out of debt. The Five of Pentacles, to get out of a time where in your life where you don't know. Okay, it's paycheck to paycheck. It's like where what what the next week would be, and if this next week doesn't work, then what will happen, right? Meaning money wise, because this is living a life of uncertainty with the Five of Pentacles, which makes you feel anxious for sure. But I know a Scorpio does not give up. They don't, right? You have here the King of Wands. No, that's focusing there. Oh, you have the King of Wands, which means like you have all this fire, this energy right now to really make it happen. Like, I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna continue, right? And there it is. Also, the Lovers. I did mention that to you when I was tapping into your energy. Some will meet new, and some, of course, if it no longer serve you, you will leave it behind. But remember, I mentioned earlier, the coldness of the Five of Pentacles is an opposite of how hot the Lovers is. Okay, there you go, the Lovers card. This is a very passionate connection. Remember, there's fire. So it's a soul connection, right? This is what earlier is when I tap into it, it was about a soulful union, right? There's something deep between you and them, and how the two of you really, really feel connected. That's the Lovers in the world. Like, you mean the world to them, and vice versa. Now, others, of course, this is something that's like, I haven't experienced that, the world card and the Lovers, where I mean, the world to them and vice versa. Currently, Sal, I'm in the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles here, Scorpio, is actually, the part where you are prioritizing first, like getting out of money problems. And you have tried it all, Scorpio. Crystals, incense, moon cycles. You've done it, right? Different portals for alignment, and nothing seems to work. And the bills are still there. But it's sometimes it's not what you're doing. you know. The relationship is still struggling, right, Scorpio? It's not you. Majority of the time, it's our home, the way it was built. And this eclipse, yes, I'm energizing the Vastu pyramid, which removes and nullifies all the negative effects of anything that karmically was before you. It is not your fault, Scorpio. So this I've used this and I've given it, for eclipses, and this is the most powerful time for us to manifest, to remove negative energies in our home. And I will be doing, of course, the ritual for you. And the importance of this, Scorpio, is to remove things that is not really of you. That's the thing here, the breakthrough, right? So remember, so it's tagged down there in the corner of this video, and it's pre-order, of course. We do ship to more than 90 countries across the globe, and we ship to how do you call this? We ship free in the US. Sa Pilipinas, andyan po yung Shopee sa baba. So now, coming out of the Five of Pentacles, money has been tough. It's been a struggle for a Scorpio for quite some time, right? Sometimes it's not even about money coming in, it's the amount of money that goes out. It's just gone. Mhm. There's a project, Page of Pentacles, that you have been thinking, King of Swords, that will bring wealth, abundance, and prosperity to you. You see that? So when you have the Empress and the Lovers, look at this. This is your soulmate. This is your connection. This is a profound love, right? Now, the Lovers and the Empress is Venus bringing in love into your life. Yes, is the ruler of your seventh house. And the King of Swords here is like, I feel like you know this person, the two of you have been talking or have been, back together as well. Okay. And look at that. Your career takes off with the Sun card. Now, when you have the Sun card, it shows here divine timing at work. So you see the portals right there. And this is the portal that we are looking at is the total lunar eclipse. And it happens at 11:11 a.m. So if you have been seeing this number, this is a sign for you. This reading is meant for you. This is by no accident that you are seeing this reading, especially that the height of this total lunar eclipse is at an angel number, a master manifester. So you are being called upon to attract, to manifest, the love, the money, the stability. Venus is, of course, luxury. Now, let's just say, Sal, I want it, right? It's like you're driven, and I don't want you to make a mistake for the ritual. No. So when you go to get the Vasta pyramid, you choose the ritual. I perform the ritual for you, manifesting love, removal of evil eye. I do it for you. But it's very important also to remember once you add the ritual, because you have to choose, do not remove it. If you remove it, I don't know what you need help with. Okay, so do not remove it once you add it to which ritual you want with the Vasta pyramid. Okay, so if you remove it, I don't know how to help you. So here with the Sun and the Empress and the Lovers, it's like a buildup of energy. This is the momentum we're going in, going in strong in September. And I want you to start to do some spring cleaning. I don't know, it's not spring, I know that. But, declutter. In Vastu, it's very, very important to remove the clutter at home. Anything old, trash it, right? Because or recycle it or give it, of course, to someone that can still use it, especially technology always has to be used, okay? Because that's where Rahu is. So that way the flow, which I mentioned earlier when I was meditating for you, the flow of the energy comes through. And I see for you, Scorpio, it's like this big, very, very big bright light when I was meditating. It's enveloping you, and it's just protecting you from anything negative. I don't see Three of Swords, no Devil card right here. And I see that you are protected. You are that individual, Scorpio. Mhm. And allow me to help you because this is not going to happen again. So make sure to get your Vasta pyramid because we are now a week away.